lose your mind. Come, telling me to come. I say no. I only fuck with prince, cause
don't mind me. Having the oyster crackers helps put me in the mood to get ready to make my soup. Try and get this down before I start talking. Damn. Welcome back, peasants. Zil the Grill Guide, and if you're new here, welcome. If food is your thing and you're needing a plug to bring you the grub, I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button. Big soup series. Got our soup pot here. Today what I have for you peasants is tomato soup. Now, I always like to tell you peasants, many ways to make it. This is how I make it though. Tomato soup. Goes good with a lot of things. Grilled cheese usually comes to mind when I think about tomato soup. I'm not gonna lie. Grilled cheese actually comes to mind when I think about soups in general, but specifically tomato soup. But again, if you're not into grilled cheese, you can use just breadsticks. You can go with the ham and cheese. You can go with peanut butter and jelly. Just some sort of bread just seems to set the tone with tomato soup. Enough with the chit chatting. Let's go over the ingredients. Olive oil, heavy whipping cream, star of the show, the tomatoes. Now, for video purposes, just to make it simple for you peasants, I'm going to use the crushed tomatoes to do this recipe. If you like, you can get the plum tomatoes in a can that's undrained. That works well. Or if you're really feeling froggy and you really want to put that work in, go to your local supermarket or grocery store and get you some plum tomatoes or Roma tomatoes. Chop them up. That works well too. All right, you're gonna need yellow onion, minced garlic. Got some bay leaves here. If you like to use thyme, that's also suitable. Chicken broth. I just have mine in a little container here, but a can works just as well. Milk. Now, with the milk, I will say this: for a lot of things, I'll tell you, I love almond milk. I drink almond milk. I put it in my cereal. Use it for cooking too. Works great. If you want to use whole milk, do that. If you want to use half and half, you can use that too. All right. You're obviously going to need your flour, and this recipe, I'm also using some cheddar cheese. Okay. Now, added bonus. If you like crackers, you know what this is for. Let's get started. Get you a pot, set it over medium heat, add some oil, and let's get ready to cook those onions. With these onions, you want to cook them for about 5 minutes until they are soft and translucent. After that, you want to go ahead and add in your minced garlic. Once you have added in your minced garlic, go ahead and stir that for about 30 seconds. Following that, add your flour and stir this constantly for 1 minute. Reduce the heat on your stove. Following that, you want to turn your undivided attention to the star of the show, the tomatoes. Here we're just opening up a can of tomatoes. Following that, we're going to pour the crushed tomatoes right inside of the pot with the garlic, with the flour, and with the onions. Once you have your tomatoes in, go ahead and add your broth, add your milk, and add your bay leaves or thyme, whichever you're choosing to use. Give this a nice stir. Go ahead, get your stove set to medium-high heat. Once your stove is on medium-high heat, what you want to do is bring this to a boil. Once you have your boil going, go ahead and add your heavy whipping cream. Give it a nice stir. Adjust your heat to maintain a simmer. After about 15 minutes, take the lid off, remove the bay leaves, and begin to add your cheese. Once you have added your cheese, make sure to stir this well, making sure that the cheese has been incorporated properly and that nothing is sticking to the bottom of the pot. Make sure that everything has been properly mixed. We're going to add our tomato soup into the blender, spoonfuls at a time in little batches. After you have done that, add your soup back into the pot from the blender. Now that our soup is back inside the pot, we're going to adjust the setting to medium heat, and we want to add a little bit of seasoning. So go ahead, add your salt, add your pepper. Once you have added your seasonings, there's only one thing left to do. You gotta use a flick of that wrist, baby. Go ahead, get that spoon or that ladle and begin to mix it inside that soup until it's ready to eat. Calm down, peasants, calm down. All right, so that's how you do it. Now, see here, we have our nice hearty pot of tomato soup. Already got a bowl poured. Let's give it a try. Delicious. Simply delicious. Matter of fact, oh, y'all already know. Nah, y'all ain't ready for all that. But seriously, that's good. Like I said, a piece of bread to go along with it. Right now I got a piece of Texas toast here. Nice little dip. I could eat on this all day. All day long. And that there is all there is to it. If you like this video, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and feel free to comment down below. If you haven't already, please, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow me on my social media accounts: Facebook, Zilla the Grub God, Instagram, Zilla the Grub God, and Snapchat, HarveyDent93. You peasants, give this recipe a try. I'm gonna keep on eating this fantastic soup here. Again, this is the Big Soup series. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you next time on the next episode of Zilla the Grub God. And like always, much love.